Hey, good morning, it's Mike, Blackstone Valley Piano. I want to talk about bushings for a second. This is a piano keyframe, piano keyboard, and there's two sets of bushings and two sets of pins. There's pins here and pins in the front. Okay, what the pins do is they hold the keys vertical and allow them to travel, and this is basically the fulcrum point of the key. You push down on the front of the key, the back of the key lifts up, and it goes through what's called an action, which moves a hammer, which hits the string, which is what makes the sound of a piano. So what these bushings are, cloth, and their purpose is to be sort of sacrificial in that the pins are made of metal, the key's made of wood, and there's a bushing in here that quiets things down and gives it a nice smooth surface to glide against, and it's also quiet. So basically what happens is these bushings wear out over time, and as you can see the keys wiggle. Okay, that's from loose bushings. Okay, some wiggle more than others. The middle of the keyboard tends to get more play than the extreme sides of the keyboard, whether it be this extreme treble or bass. So the middle bushings will wear the most. And I generally don't want to recover keyboards because we just recovered these keys. I won't recover a keyboard unless I replace the bushings. But this keyboard, I hate to say, and I hope my client doesn't see this video, is of very poor quality. So I wouldn't want to rebush these keys, because what would happen is all these buttons, they're so short and they're so poorly made, they're stamped with a tool that has fractured them everywhere. So if I were to try and unbush these buttons would literally fall apart. So I wouldn't rebush them. One of the consequences is that the keys will move side to side quite a bit. See that? They move side to side in the front. If you follow it back, they'll move side to side in the balance rail. Now these aren't so bad that the keys are going to hit each other, but it could eventually get to that point. Another thing I'd like to show is where as in location, the bushings wear out, as in wear out and need to be replaced. See how this key is angled to the left. Well, when you push down on this key, momentarily before the back raises, it'll want to twist because of that angle. And it'll twist the opposite side of the angle. Okay, now let me explain this. See inside this bushing? See how there's no wear on that side? But if you look at that side, see how it's all worn out right there? Okay, that's the right side of the key. The right side of the key, or bushing, wears out because the key is angled to the left. Because momentarily, again, it'll twist and wear out that bushing. Now, on the straightest key on the piano, where the key won't face any torsional effect from having an angle on it, you'll notice that the bushing is worn out pretty equally on both sides. And what I'm pointing out is that little silver area of worn out bushing. You can see that on both sides of the key. Now, the key with the angle that goes to the right, well, guess where that bushing is going to wear out? The opposite. That's going to wear out on the left. And you can see this is the left side of the key. See how it's worn out? Now look at the right. There's no wear. Because again, when you depress this key, it momentarily turns and wears out the left portion of the bushing. So again, a right flare or a right angle on the key will wear out the left side bushing. A left side angle or flared key will wear out the right side. A straighter key, the wear will be almost equal on both sides.